Good morning, Team Pride. As a way to kind of keep you motivated or in check a little bit when it comes to my challenge this week, I asked you to write in a journal or a notebook for 15 minutes every day. I thought that I would share with you each day what I end up writing for my 15 minutes in the morning. I had talked a little bit yesterday about at least how I started my Monday journal, and that was about how beautiful it was outside. Um, and then I actually talked about how I ran down 17th to the school. And I stopped in front of the school and I just took a few moments to just stare at it and how weird it was and kind of brainstormed how is this going to change the face of education? Are brick and mortar buildings even going to be that relevant in the future? So just kind of throwing some of those ideas out there and how we can maybe use technology a little bit more effectively. Uh, and then I also talked yesterday about how I completely messed up my schedule that I had set for myself. I was like, oh, one day in and I've already messed this up. So, learning experience. Um, and so I just made a list of everything I wanted to do, and my goal is to just try to get it done and not have such rigid time frames. We'll see how that goes. Today, I wrote a little bit more about how I'm feeling because I'm feeling a little bit different than I usually am. And I started today by saying, I'm finding myself quite irritable lately, and I can't put my finger on why. After I wrote yesterday, I made a list of what I wanted to do daily, and I accomplished everything, but still didn't feel good. I felt like my head was going to explode by 3 o'clock. I think I consumed too much information. And I go on to talk about how really a big part of why I do what I do is I love to create and I love to teach and I love to connect and all of that kind of stuff. And that's not happening right now. So all I'm doing to try to better myself as a person and as a teacher is I'm trying to consume all of this information. And it makes my brain want to explode by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is not a good thing. Um, I also talk about how I have been waking up each morning with a headache, which is very unusual for me. And so talked about, this is something I don't like. So what am I going to do to maybe change that? And the first one is exercising every single morning, get my blood flowing. I sit a lot during the day. I'm at my computer a lot during the day. So I don't really know how much blood's rushing up there. So getting my heart pumping in the morning is going to be a good thing. And then I also wrote down I think I need to take more frequent and longer breaks. I can't spend my whole day running the hamster in his wheel or he'll die of exhaustion, which is just a metaphor for my brain constantly spinning and thinking and thinking and thinking. And if I keep doing that, then I'm not going to be the best teacher or the most productive individual that I need to be. And then I talked about a YouTube video that I have been listening to. It's a teacher one with these two teachers, Penny Kittle and Kelly Gallagher, that I'm really enjoying. And also how some ideas for like going on a walk and listening to a more inspirational type podcast. So I know for some of you guys, like you love music, that's your jam. But branch out and maybe listen to a podcast or two. So I just wanted to touch base and tell you summarize a little bit more about what I wrote yesterday and then what I wrote in my journal today. We'll see you guys soon.